you can only move at the pace of self-trust. So a lot of people are like, if you haven't built enough self-trust, that's actually pretty fair to not trust yourself or to trust, oh yeah, meditating me would just kind of mess up a bunch of stuff. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
it probably just
I
works
think
itself out. Yeah.
no, I think this is like they think that there's that great Shinzen quote. He's like, "Oh, but I don't want to let go of things," says the student, and he's like, "The only thing that
Mm.
I'm telling you to let go of is present moment experience." And I didn't really understand that, but I think
Mm.
now it's like, no, it's you're not letting go of all your desires and wants and so on. It's your
Yeah.
relationship to how you're
Right
clenching
now.
against the things right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, and they're like, oh, I will have to sort of let go of my self trust in order to be chill and stuff. And it's like, no, you get there through
Yeah.
something like finding the maximal self trust, actually, and like finding the maximal coherence. Oh my god, dog, hell yeah.
All right.
uh,
Yeah.
Finding the uh,
Maximal self
yeah,
trust. Sorry. I,
yeah,
I
no, no, no.
distracted you with
There's
Doug.
no, no, no. There's something like the vision of maybe it's because like people's understanding or their vision of the path is still very ascetic and
Yes.
renunciative,
Yep.
and so like they're like, oh, I have to renounce all of these things in order to, but no, it's actually you
Yeah.
integrate more and more and more, which means you
Yeah.
necessarily the way through is to integrate all of the parts that is resisting against it, not push it away.
Yeah. And sometimes I think like the whole conception of the path of like let go of attachment just bites itself so much because it just there's so many misconceptions
It's
that you then
terrible.
have to like solve for someone to
Yeah.
even buy in at all versus like inner coherence. I mean, that's the whole thing I've been on this whole time. It's just too esoteric. It doesn't really make much sense. But it's like,
Yeah.
building deepening into self trust. Like, I think some AOA stuff is like discovering who you are. That's like still also esoteric. I don't think that's that great. Um, but yeah, yeah, just like like different pithy conceptions of like what progress looks like from a more like Vajrayana Tantra lens is very useful because that's really what's happening. It's like deepening self trust. Um,
To put it in more of a
yeah,
yeah, there's I was listening to Judson talk about some stuff, and he was like, well, one of the ways I put it is self love, but the other way to put it is welcoming. I'm welcoming
yeah,
more and more of your
welcoming
what,
sensation. Yes,
and
there's
I
a
think that that's like a core piece of it where like if the thesis is if you're just able to hold all of the conflicting things, it'll kind of
yep,
unknot itself eventually.
yes,
Then your task is simply to increase your
yeah,
capacity to just hold it. You're not
yeah,
fucking doing surgery on it.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
holding
yeah.
more and more of that charge.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. There's a really good AOA episode with Tara. I think it's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one I send to people where I'm just like, oh, if you just want AOA's philosophy on stuff, just listen to this, or AOA's philosophy on the meditation path, and it's so good. It's like one of the best articulations of like Dharma in general.
you
I'll try
gotta
to
send
find
it to
it.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, uh, yeah, man, I gotta find it. But it's basically just like if you just take learning how to welcome in all of experience all the time. That's the one line of what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
You just do that, and that is both like I forgot the Dzogchen way of talking about it, but it's both like path and fruit or something. It's both
Mm.
view, path, and fruit. It's like you
Yeah.
take on the
Yeah.
view of you're trying to welcome all of experience. That is both the path of like literally what you do, and that is also the fruit. The fruit is
Yep.
you are just welcoming all of experience, and that feels great.
So
So it's
good.
it's
Yeah.
it's honestly just like one of the best instructions on how to even think about all of meditation. I think because it's just deeply embracing of the world. It's not
Right.
renunciative. It's
That's
just
it.
good.
Yeah.
That's just it. Yeah,
And you can have all of these doubts, and like, yeah, that too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
You'll
also
have
part
that
of
too.
it. That's also
You're
part of it.
holding that contradiction in charge. I think this is
Yes,
what I liked about Bruce Tiff's thing was he had
yes,
this really beautiful logic around like the intensity of emotions, and that has been one of the major reasons why we have all of these neurosis and sort of
yes.
blocking ourselves in a bunch of ways. And it's like, yeah, it's because he traces out the logic, but this feels really relevant. Of like,
Yeah,
yeah, often the reason why we're not welcoming it is because it's so intense.
Yeah. A lot of I've been working with Peter McEwen on stuff. He's in Boulder, and Bruce Tift is one of his teachers. And I like
Sick.
becoming intimate with embodied experience is like a Peter McEwenism. And another way of talking about it is like you're learning how to like titrate formless panic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But generally, there's like life is just super intense if you just actually feel it, which is why we have all these protectors, why we have all this constriction to protect us from feeling the formless panic of groundlessness. And we can learn to embrace all of it slowly and surely, build a sense of capacity, build the reserve, welcome it all in. Bro, it's so simple. Why doesn't everyone just say this? This is so easy.
Just welcome it in. Just like
just welcome
it's no big
everything
deal.
all the time, dude. That's all you got to do all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
Even right now. Right now.
Right.
Anyways. Yeah. And then here's the pod, by the way. Let me share this. Yeah, it's Tara Howley, episode 79 from Insight to Wisdom. Super good. It's like one of my favorites from their whole thing.
Nice. Awesome. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah.